Hello everyone, my name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So today I'll make another video, and this video is coming after a long time. I know it's almost more than 3 weeks. I have not created any video itself. I'm in between of couple of things itself. That was the reason I'm not making any new video. So now I'm just restarting once again, and I'll just continue with the same series of crypto zombies, and this is a 7th chapter. I'm just preparing it, and in this we just talk about the functions. We have already discussed about it in our Solidity series. Everything related to the functions I have discussed about it. So this is just a practical section which you're already aware about it, as you have attended already a 6th till 6th chapter. You have already attended that. You're aware about it, how exactly the series is it. This is purely be a practical series, so I'll try my best to make you understand about it, how exactly we can utilize it as per the problem statement itself, how with the statement itself we'll try to get it mapped. I'll read the content for you, and then we'll just see the statement, what exactly the code we are looking for it, and then accordingly we'll try to make that. Okay, so let me going further with that. So if we talk about what exactly a function is it, so function is clearly about it, a function which you have to declare it in Solidity in such a way. So you can see on my screen, so this is the way by which you can declare that clearly on your screen, and by this way itself you can see like function is a keyword which you have to use it, then we have to give the name of the function itself, then you have to define it, whatever the parameters you want to get it passed. We definitely have to define whether the function is a public or private and whatever is it. So we just have to get it define it over here itself. So that was the reason I've mentioned it as a public, as I'm defining this function as a public. There's a description about it, what exactly the name, the parameters, whatever parameters we are using it, strings, unsigned integer we are using it, what type of name we have defined it, everything we just try to get it discussed over here itself. Now going further with that, this is just a sample for it. You can see a call. If we want to get it call this function itself, how exactly we can call that, like we simply have to pass the parameters. That's one of the way, like defining a function is one of the thing, but to call that function itself we have to pass a value. And how to pass that value itself, we simply have to put the values whatever we wanted that to be get it processed inside of the function, whatever the operation we just try to get it perform inside of the function, that to be get it carry out from this way. So that was the reason this is the way by which we call the functions. Now going further with that, this is the actual text section itself, where we just wanted to read the content, and accordingly we will try to make the code for it. Okay, so how exactly is it in our app? We can see we are going to read to need to be able to create some zombies. Let's create a function for that. So how exactly is it? Create a public function. That's clear about it. We have to create the function that is public. Now for that, it should have 2 parameters. So underscore name is one of the parameter that we call it as a string. Another one is underscore DNA. That's a second parameter. This is the name of the parameter, and what exactly a type of the parameter is it? It's unsigned integer. And definitely don't forget to pass the first argument by value using the memory. So that's one of the things which we have to mention very clearly about it, and keyword itself. So we just have to be clear about it. Memory, why I'm telling you, like we wanted that to be get it stored. Where exactly is it we want to get it stored? We have discussed about that memory section. That was the reason we had to use this keyword. That was by which way we can able to identify like whether we want to get it save this content, where exactly is it. Okay, that was the reason we are using the memory keyword. So now we have to make the code for it. So let me remove this line. What I have to do, I'll simply have to make function keyword, then I have to give it a name as create zombie, and now what exactly is it? I just have to define 2 parameters. So I'll just give it a space, and then I'll put first as a string. Then what I have to do, I simply have to mention as it's mentioned as a memory. So we just have to mention is memory, as we wanted that to be get it saved. Now what's the name of it? It's underscore name is the parameter name. Now we go to the next section, that is underscore DNA, and this is unsigned integer. We simply have to mention unsigned integer, then we have to give it a space. Then what we have to do, give it a name underscore DNA. Now what we have to do, I'll just come out of it, and then I'll simply have to put public, as I wanted that as per the statement. We just wanted the function to be a public, so we just have to mention as a public. Now what I have to do, I simply have to define the function. I'm not calling it, I'm not defining any function, I'm not defining any statement inside of the function. It's just a simple function declaration. I'm just doing it right now, so that I'm doing it, and that's it. So this is the stuff we are looking for it. What I'm just repeating once again, as per the statement, we wanted to create one function with the name create zombie. I think the name is not correct. Create zombie. Then after that we have to pass two parameters. One is underscore name and the one is underscore DNA. On the basis of that, we just have to define underscore name as a string and unsigned integer as a underscore DNA itself. The variable name and the type is clearly mentioned over there. So we should have to mention a memory also in case of name itself, as it's a string, and we just wanted this function to be a public. So definitely we have to put it the keyword as a public itself, and we simply have to start and end the curly braces. So let me click on check answer, and I can able to see this is working. So that is the thing I just want to get it covered in this video. This is a small concept. We have discussed about everything about the function itself in my Solidity series. This is a practical section, so we are just seeing the practical section. As per the statement, we'll try to make the code in the same Solidity contract, smart contract. We'll try to make an addition of it as per that chapter wise. So that's the thing we just try to get it achieved. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and I'll try my best to make the content now onwards. Like, I know that it's a long break in between of it. I'm not making any content on it, so definitely I'll try to make a more content on it, and I'll publish it soon. So thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.